Good morning. It is the 30th of June, and it is the final day of what I set out to do at the beginning of June, which was daily vlogging. Um, I would call for a first timer trying to vlog every day, and what I think the time I had available to me, I did a good job. I would say probably 5 out of the 30 days. I don't actually do any recording because I was just too busy, or I was feeling too tired. I wasn't feeling like had anything really important to put on the video. Um, but all in all, I kind of enjoyed doing it, and I think I will definitely do basically a vlog every now and again. But I might just upload videos about the week, rather than doing a daily one and uploading it every now and again, because I think it will get to a point where I'm finding it hard to record a day, record something interesting, upload it, and then repeat that every day. I know how YouTubers do it. It's obviously depending on their lifestyle and what they do. I mean, if it's a 9 to 5 thing, a 9 to 5 job, you get up in the morning, you do a bit of filming, go to work, lunchtime filming, come home in the evening, a bit more filming, edit in the evening while watching a film or something like that, and then put it onto YouTube. Unfortunately, my lifestyle's not like that, and I have to work in a pub until about 12 o'clock at night. And when I come home, I may want to look into a camera and go, ugh, I'm tired. But sometimes I just don't want to touch it. I just want to come straight home and go to bed. It's been definitely a challenge for me, and I would definitely like to continue it if you guys are happy to carry on watching. I think today, though, on a positive note, today we're going to make this the best video yet, and I'm going to try, even at work, to try and capture an hour every hour of my day. And I'm starting quite early because I was up at about 5:30. Yeah, I couldn't seem to sleep last night and the flash this morning. I was tossing and turning, and I was having problems breathing whether I left the window open, wasn't ventilated the room properly. My beard's really getting itchy now, so it's bothering me, so that's coming off tomorrow morning. I think I'm going to have a cleanly shaven beard for July. Well, no beard, a cleanly shaven face for July. So yeah, so I'm going to try and do an hour, around the same hour. I'm going to put my camera on, whatever I'm doing, I'll put my camera on, and I will show you what's been going on, and that catch up on the hour past. Now, the thing about this is the fact that it may actually be a long video, and I was my best to edit it down and show you guys what's going on. But so basically, I got up around 6 o'clock, got some coffee, and I watched the second episode of the final season of True Blood. Now, let me give you my opinion on that. Where to begin? The second episode, I thought it would be much bigger than what it was, but obviously the townspeople of Bontemps, they are obviously rebelling back, and they're finally making sense of the fact that they're taking matters into their own hands against everyone, which is kind of what happened back in season 5 when Bud came into it, and they had the dragon and then the Hope being kidnapped and things like that. It was the same about the fact that they all had the soups and against them. And so I think that now the entire town is realising that it's not just vampires, werewolves, Sam being the shapeshifter, fairies, that they are literally outnumbered by supernatural creatures in this village, and they want to try and take matters into their own hands. Which is fair enough, makes it something for a good ending. Will they come together for the end of the season? We don't know. But what I did like, was the story arc of the captured women in Fantasia. So Arlene, Holly, Sam's a pregnant girlfriend, who I can't think of anyone now, and Jane Boathouse. That scene was shit crazy. Like, the vampire teacher, she was obviously going to help them. She needed to feed, and basically Hep V killed her. She was in the middle of feeding, and the virus took her away, and obviously she died in Eileen's lap in a pool of blood. And a lot of screaming in this episode. The woman there was doing a lot of screaming, so I bet they were kind of half laughing and half acting at the same time. Suki and Bill. Wow, let's talk about Suki and Bill and how I think that's going to go down. Elsie's not going to be happy. No, something's going to happen. So he gets to make a choice, and Elsie either needs to deal with it. Him and Bill need to have a fight at some point over her. Don't know, but something is definitely going to happen in that story arc. Don't know what Suki's got up her sleeve though. And talking about Jessica and Andy, that's going to be an interesting story curve. I don't know what's going to happen there either, but I'm really excited about that storyline. The Jessica, Andy, and Adeline storyline really is capturing my attention. Tara Letty May. Tara dead? Question mark still? I still got a big question mark over there, but they say she's dead. But obviously she's still a recurring part character in it. And finally, the last scene, so spoiler alert coming through for those of you who haven't seen it yet. Eric is infected with Hep V. Don't know how it happened. Obviously we'll get a little recap on what's been going on with Eric. Whether he was, when he was caught on fire, he might have had to escape to somewhere and fed on the first person he could find, not thinking about Hep V, and therefore getting himself into danger. Or he voluntarily did it, wants to end his life anyway. Something's wrong with Eric. That's made obviously him do this, or something happened to him. Pam's now caught up with him, so they're going to be episode 3 is going to be intense. And the opening scene, oh god, Jason and Eric. I knew there was a scene like this coming up, but really, the second I saw Jason walking, I'm like, oh god, here comes the fantasy scene that we all were talking about. And as much as I wanted to enjoy it, I didn't. The hottest scene was actually Jason and Wallow in season 6 when he was shaving and he cut himself and Jason had a little taste of him. That's what I enjoyed. I thought it was much hotter, much better acted as well. So I don't know what Ryan Quentin and Alexander Skarsgård were thinking in that scene, but I just wasn't feeling it. Even in a stream sequence, it was more cringy. It was very cringy. So sorry, True Blood, but as a gay man, not so gay. It was gay. Well, it could be gay. The dialogue was gay, but the sex scene. You went further though. You went a lot further than I thought you would have done actually. But even still, I found it cringy. So those are my thoughts on that. I am actually resting my camera on my kneecap right now, so my knee's not getting tired, rather than my arms for a change. But I will leave it there for today. Well, for the hour, because I've got another hour of watching things to do, and I'll talk to you about 8 o'clock. Around 8 o'clock. I need some more coffee. Celine just got up, so I'm going to go and talk to Celine for a little bit. I think I might have woken her up, or if not, she was already up anyway. She might be going to work today. And then I'll see you guys in about an hour. Count your clocks. And 8 o'clock it is. Always saying I'm at 3 seconds of a video, I'm always saying I can't stop saying So, I'm now boiling the kettle for a cup of tea, because I've had enough coffee I think now for the entire day and a half. So that's going to keep me going for the time being. I'm doing the quiz tonight with Beverly, so I'm finishing off that for the afternoon. So I'm working 11 till 6 at the pub. So yeah, I'm doing other bits and bobs really. Yeah, cup of tea. When I have cup of tea, I have tea properly, the proper way. PG Tips or Tetley's, whatever it's going. Milk, no sugar. Tea doesn't need sugar. No sugar, no sugar, ma'am, no sugar. Coffee, however, I don't like it too bitter, so I do have sugar in my coffee. So if you ever make me a cup of tea, milk, no sugar. Make me coffee, milk, 2 sugars, or black 2 sugars. I don't mind, as long as there's sugar in the coffee, it's fine. So yeah, milk. Which I think Celine's left out. Where she put that milk? Have I been retarded and put that milk somewhere? Or has Celine taken it? And that's Fawn's milk. Okay, mystery. I'm going to ask Celine where the milk is because I swear there was a tub here that I used this morning. I'll let you know at 9 o'clock. Okay, 9 o'clock. Just to quickly catch you up, resolving of the milk issue for the tea. Celine had it in her room because she was waiting for the tea, as you do, to brew and get the flavour through the water. So she had the milk in her room. So it wasn't crazy. She just took it away. It's her milk. I was borrowing it from her, but I was like, I'm not mad. I'm not crazy. It's just there. I've just been watching YouTube prank callers. I need to stop watching YouTube, but it's just inspired me to do different things, and it's given me an inspiration for my 9 o'clock segment. So it's me like with segments with different parts. You've obviously, if you've seen my YouTube, you've met my mum, my sister. They've been on like from 10 years ago, but obviously you know who they are. I met some of my friends, but someone left in my life you haven't met yet properly is my Gran. Now my Gran is my world. Like, I love her to bits. Like, just abs. Her name is Dorothy. Yes, from the Wizard of Oz. Her middle name is the best name in the entire world, and you wouldn't even think you could name people this. But it's like, and this is like back from 1932 when she was first born. She's like in her 80s, but her middle name is Loveday. Isn't that the most beautiful name ever? Both my Grans have really, really good middle names. My other Gran, her middle name is Marina, but no, Loveday. I want to call my child Loveday. Maybe one day in the future I may change my name to Richard Loveday. Who knows? But I'm gonna call her. I haven't talked to her in a while, and she has a very thick Cornish accent, very, very thick for West Country part of it. And if you're not from England, you're not from the UK, and you don't quite know what that accent sounds like, you're gonna hear it now. You need to listen out for a few things. My Gran will start talking to me about all things, everything alright. Am I happy? Am I okay? Do you have enough money? Do you like it up there? Your housemate's alright. She'll ask me, is that my boy? My Richie. She talks in third person. She'll talk my Richie. And Gran will be very worried. So listen out for all those little tidbits. Something she would ask me as well is like, do you have enough pants and socks? I sound weird now on the phone, on the camera talking to you, but you haven't heard my Gran yet on the phone. So let's go and find her, shall we? And put her on speaker so you can hear her. This is going to be so random. I hope she delivers. I hope she is awesome Gran. And hopefully she picks up. Come on, Gran, pick up. Come on, Gran, pick up. She didn't pick up. Now, usually when I phone her, she's either in the bathroom, down the back house, which is the sheds at the bottom of her garden, or she's gone to the shop. And I'll get a phone call in like an hour's time, saying, did you phone me? Yes, I did phone her. Oh, there she is. Hello.
Hello.
You alright?
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, good. I'm at home. I'm at home. I was just I thought that's Gran. She's either in the bathroom, down the back house, or she's gone shop.
Oh.
Where were you?
So what are you doing today then?
I've got work at 11 o'clock, but I just thought I'd ring you and catch up.
Oh, that's handsome, my darling. Oh, lovely. You're so handsome.
So where were you? How come it took you so long to answer the phone?
I was in the kitchen, but I had the boiler on with the kettle. I couldn't over. All of a sudden I said, oh my God, there's my phone. So I run in here quick. I wouldn't miss you for worlds. You do everything to me.
Wow, yeah, good.
Everything.
Good.
Now, how's things with you with finance? That's all Granny wants to know.
Things are fine. Money's good.
You sure?
Positive.
Right, well when I go town, Gran will look after you, alright?
Yeah.
Don't say nothing over the phone, okay?
Nope, no one knows.
Yes. So I done some for last month. Did you see it in there for you?
I haven't checked my account in a while, but that was last month. That was like, what, May? We've talked since then. It's the end of June. We've talked since then, so it's fine.
Oh, that's alright.
Yeah.
That's okay. As long as I know you had it, that's the main thing.
How are things? You alright?
Oh, yeah, not too bad. No, going on alright. You know, slowly. But no.
Yeah.
So you went the shopping in all day?
Well, no, I've got work at 11 o'clock. And then
Do you do big shopping?
when I get time, yeah, 11 o'clock, because I finish work. I won't be shopping today because I finish work at 6 o'clock, so I'm working straight through the day.
Oh, it's a long day, isn't it?
Yeah, and then I've got a quiz to do in the evening.
Where's that to?
At my pub.
Oh, you like that, do you?
Yeah, so it'll be a nice evening.
Oh, not too much heavy stuff, mine.
What, alcohol?
No. You must not have when you're working out in the mornings, you know. Or it's that lemonade.
Lemonade? I don't drink lemonade. You drink lemonade, because you're old. But, no, I'll probably have a few pints and maybe some vodka.
Yeah, don't go overboard like you've got a job. Remember what Granny said?
Well, I'll be at my job, Gran, so I can't be stupid and drunk at work. Otherwise, I won't be allowed back, will I?
Well, another thing, didn't worth it because the money's gone and I've got nothing to show for it. We're running toilet.
Well, spending money on alcohol and drugs is great.
No, don't touch no drugs, man. My God, no. Don't do that anybody you think to move away from. Say hello and bye. All right.
Oh, come on, Gran. You never did any drugs in your time?
No, never. Touch wood. No.
Touch wood? Is that a promise you think, as far as you're aware? Okay.
I take drugs for my health, but not outside of my health. No.
Rheumatism, your arthritis, your osteoporosis, your hernia, your feet, everything under the sun you've got. Blood pressure. I've got that. Rookie mistake.
I got, what do you call it?
Thyroid, yeah, I forgot thyroid, yeah.
Granny can't do without that because...
Water tablets, your kidneys, liver, all
I'm not sure because you can have Granny with all the tablets and what she's taking them for.
your nephrons, as we call them, and your kidneys.
I got bad kidneys, yeah.
Oh God, right.
And a bad heart.
Oh, Gran, your heart's fine because it still loves me and it's fine. It's working fine.
Oh, I took out your letters yesterday.
I thought you took out your heart. I'm like, Gran.
And I was reading your letters when you was in America. And I still got them in the envelope. And the Christmas card you sent me. And as I was doing tears coming down, I thought, oh, that's my boy.
Okay.
That's my boy. I love my boys more than anything, and it keeps me going. I gotta keep my house going because I love my boys. Now you know that, don't you?
I know that. You love me more than anyone else. Yep.
Oh, I was going to say something to you. It's gone from me now. Oh, anyway, as long as I know you're all right. And I'm glad you rang me. I've made my day. You know that, don't you?
Yep, I know.
I'm always grateful that you rang me. And I mean that. I know you can always afford to use the phone because it's expensive for you.
Okay, yeah.
But Granny, make sure that you have a little bit of something for bringing me. Then I know I feel comfortable and use the food money. And anyway, so that's good. That's all right then.
Anyway, I gotta go because I gotta go and have a shower and get ready for my day because I've got to work in a few hours.
For underwear and things like that.
Yes, I'm okay for underwear, Gran. I'm good.
All right. But if you're sure, you know what Granny's doing for you.
I know. I'm good. Right.
Love you, my darling.
I love you too.
Always. Not one. All day and every day. All right.
Good.
So, anyway, you look after yourself and look after Mum, wouldn't you, dear?
I will. We'll look after each other.
I know that. But you're cleverer than Granny. I can't help it like you can because you've got a good head and a sensible one. Granny ain't got no head. She's got no love in her heart, but her head just goes from one thing to the other. All right, my sweetheart.
Okay, my lovely.
I love you, my darling.
I love you too.
Bye, darling.
Bye. And there we are. That was my lovely, adorable, slightly crazy, insane, but bless her heart, Gran. It's 9:20 now. That's a longer video than I thought, so it's going to be cut down a lot if I'm going to be able to get these in segments. 10 o'clock. We are all showered. As you can see, my hair is wet still, but it's nice and pretty. Hello. But yeah, at least the hair's looking alright. We're just going to go and see how warm it's outside and whether or not it's worth taking a jump on me for this evening. That's probably a very, very big face shot, that is. Because it's been raining on and off, I'm not quite sure if it's... The sun's out, but is it warm? I think it's alright. because obviously it can change quite quickly, and there are still grey clouds scattered about, so I am not sure whether or not to bring a jumper or not. But I'm going to bring a bag with me today because I've got a lot of things to do in town. I won't be back at home now until probably about midnight. So next time I'll see you guys will be at work, because I won't be walking. For a change, I won't be walking to work, and I wanted to film the only thing I do today. So therefore, fingers crossed, I will be able to record something at 11 o'clock when I get to work. Say hello to everyone there. 12 o'clock, opening the pub, so the last little bit of shop before I open the pub, and then gradually throughout the shift, I may get a chance. If I'm serving customers, obviously I can't film, but I may just pop the camera up and get you guys to watch me work while I'm which would be quite interesting. I might actually just set the camera up and behind the bar, and everyone will just watch me film from there. Who knows? That'd be fun. See you at 11 o'clock.